This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Condom, and welcoming you to Sports Catastrophe Birthday Boy. And this birthday boy is on Sunday, January the 17th, 2021. And the man you see there is a Kenyan athlete, Kip Keino, 81 years old. Now, the funny thing about Kip Keino is that, you know, it's like, why are you doing an Olympian? Well, given the fact that I have a lot of people from the four major sports, and I didn't really want to do a Jeremy Roenick one because I hate that guy so much. I was I don't give Olympians their due. Like, I'm a fan of the Olympics. So on January 17th, 1940, which is my aunt's birthday too, well, not 1940, 1957, he was a retired Kenyan track and field athlete. He was the Olympic Committee of Kenya's chairman for a long, long time. He won 2 Olympic gold medals and was one of the first in a long line of middle and long distance runners to come from Africa and help many African athletes and gain gold medals. So basically, Kenya was part of the Commonwealth. I think this still is part of the Commonwealth. Now, the Commonwealth is the countries that basically have the queen, not just as the monarch, but like as a head of state, or figurehead, if you will. The United States doesn't have the Commonwealth. Canada does. So that's why, so the Commonwealth Games is the biggest event that Americans don't take part in because they're not part of the Commonwealth. But Canada doesn't do all that well, too. You know, they have to deal with England, Scotland, and Australia, among other countries. So anyway, in 1964 in Tokyo, he was 5th in the 5,000 and missed out on the 1,500 meters by inches. And then Keino became the 3,000 meter world record holder in his first attempt at the distance, 7 minutes, 39.6 seconds. He ended up winning the mile and 3 mile run at the 66 Commonwealth Games in Jamaica. 62 Commonwealth Games were in Australia, if you must know. So basically, he was doing quite well. At the Summer Olympics, he took the 1,500 meters gold medal, defeating the favorite from the U.S. and the world record holder, Jim Bryn, by 20 meters, the largest winning margin ever. 20 meters is a long, long distance. That's 60 feet, if you will. Well, 60.6, I think, right? Or something like that. And took the silver in the 5,000 meters, which isn't half bad. 4 years later, he took the 3,000 meter steeplechase, gold, and the 1,500 meters silver in Munich. Now, of course, people don't know what a steeplechase is. Well, there's a horse thing called the steeplechase, but in human terms, a steeplechase is basically you go laps around the track. Halfway through the track, well, one part of the track there's a hurdle, like you have to jump over like a hurdle and all that. But in another part of the track, there's a hurdle, but there's a pool of water. So basically, athletes don't get disqualified if they hit the water, but basically you're trying to step over the water, leap up over the water and all that as best as you can, or to recover from that. So anyway, he retired in 1973 and basically was huge. He actually ended up winning a sportsman / sportswoman of the year for Sports Illustrated in 1987 when they decided to announce that it will be, they decided to make multiple people, like athletes who care. And basically his humanitarian work in Kenya with a couple of schools actually were also a big part. He was actually a doctor of law by the University of Bristol. So basically, Kip Keino is in the IAAF, or the Track and Field Hall of Fame, if you will. And basically did very well for himself. It was amazing to see this guy become a legend and a hero for black athletes and African athletes too. So basically, yeah, a lot of things happen for a reason. And Kip Keino is an African hero. I'm Jeff Diamond. I do